Good afternoon, Jason. It's Kerry here from Pacific Title Lexus Cairns. So what I would like to do for you today is a high definition virtual tour of our 2021 Mitsubishi Triton GSR. Mate, lovely car. It has heaps of extras and features with this vehicle as well too. So basically what I would like to do is just make sure you go through the vehicle itself, make sure I point out if there's any bad perfections in the paint itself, any scratches, dents, and also I'll go through all the wheel arch, tires, rims, features, and just tell you a little bit more about the vehicle. But before I do that, let's get straight in. I'll tell you a little bit more about the dealership here as well. We're actually one of two pre-owned dealerships here on 77 Mulgrove Road. So this is the main dealership here in Far North Queensland. As you can see in the background there, that's our showroom floor, so it's two-story. And I'm not too sure if, Jason, you've been here in Cairns itself. We actually are in the heart of Cairns itself in the city, so we're about 1.5 kilometres away from the city itself. We also own our second yard is actually at 235 Mulgrove Road, and that's about 2 kilometres on the left-hand side, south of us of Cairns. Next to that is our franchise dealership, Toyota itself, and Lexus, and also that's our service and parts department. So I don't want to bore you with too much stuff. Let's get straight into this GSR Triton dual cab 4x4 we've got in stock for you. So as you go, I'll go through the front bar for you. As you can see, what the GSR brings you to the vehicle itself, all the blacked out around the grille itself. You've got your parker sensors, your fog lights. Also, it comes with your front nudge bar that's built in with your LED light that's actually there as well too. So you've got your parker sensors there and there as well too, and also your fog lights on your driver's side as well too. Just have a look underneath there. It's actually very clean and tidy. It's actually originally from the Tablelands, so that's probably about 45 minutes away from us here in Cairns. So you can see that he's actually looked after it really well. He's put the bonnet protector on it, so it's a matte black. And also I'll go up onto the bonnet just to make sure there's no scratches or dents or any bad perfections in the paint itself. Fantastic, looks really good. Up onto the windscreen itself, just to make sure there is no chips and cracks at all. I'll just step back a little bit here. I'm just going to look down to the side of the vehicle right here now, Jason, just to give you a look, just to make sure there's no bad perfections on that side. Fantastic, looks really good. You can see that he's actually added your bigger flares on it as well too, just to cover the tires. You can see that they're nice big muddy tires on it as well too, with the aftermarket Husky rims 18-inch. So I'm just going to go down through the side of the vehicle itself. I just noticed that there is a little dent right on the back tailgate just here, but we can always pull that out. It's actually just a paintless dent. Fantastic, looks really good. Just showing you on that bit of an angle there, as you can see. It does have a 2-inch lift on it, so it's got the Ironman suspension through it as well too. So let's go through the wheel arch and I'll show you a little bit more through that side. Fantastic, looks really good. He's looked after really bit. He's actually lived on a bit of a dirt road. So he's with the tires he's got on it there, as you can see, it's actually flicked up a few rocks. That's actually on the back of the tub, but we can always get that fixed for you as well too. So you can see that there's plenty of tread on those tires. Like I said, it's got a nice set of 18-inch aftermarket wheels on it. Just making my way down to the bottom of the sideboard there. They come out factory with the black side step as well too, with the GSR. And then have a look around the wheel arch as well too. Fantastic, looks really clean and tidy. As I get closer to that, you've got the Ironman suspension through that as well too. Looking at the tires and rims, it's got the nice Federal tires, big chunky muddies. Okay, it's got the blacked out mirrors, as you can see on there as well too. And just underneath that there is actually a little camera. Fantastic. Okay, looking through the interior, just going to go through the trim itself. Then down onto the kick, just to the kick panel. It's got the factory rubber floor mats, so you can see that he's looked after it really well. Up there with the dash mat. Across the dash itself, And then having a look at those seats. So it's got the full leather seat through it, being the GSR. Awesome. And I can see that he's actually put the UHF. So it's got the XRS GME. And also you got your Red Art electric brake system. But I'll show you through that very shortly. Let's have a look at the back rear. You can see that he's actually had nobody sit in the back of this, because I believe that he's looked after this car really well. Just beside that, a little bit of gravel work around the back of the tub on the bottom part there, but we can always fix that up for you. Also got on the back of the sports roll bar as well too. You can see he's got the GME adjustable antenna. And then I'm having a look at the rear bar now, so I'm just going to go down to the rear bar. As I see, they've got the rear bars blacked out as well because of the GSR. You've got your Parker sensors on there as well too. Fantastic. Looks good. And it's actually fitted out with the factory tow bar as well too. That's a Mitsubishi Tow Bar. On the back of it as well too, that's all blacked out with a reverse camera. And I'll just open that up for you. By opening that up, he's actually looked like he's got the full inline tub liner as well too. It's got the Anderson plug there as well. And also what I noticed it on it, he's also put the struts. So when you got your tailgate up, you let the tailgate drop, it's got the struts there just to help it from dropping down quickly. All right, just looking down the driver's side now, just towards the front of the vehicle. I'm just going to make my way down to the front of the vehicle right now. That is actually looking really, really good. It's probably one of the best Tritons I've actually seen coming through here. So, okay, I'm just going to go through the wheel arch on the driver's side. You can see that it's got the Ironman suspension through there, like I said to you before, Jason. It's got your Federal tyres on it. It's got plenty of tread on those tyres. Got your alloys. There's no gutter rash on them whatsoever. You've got the flares on there, and then you also got the Safari snorkel. So that's handy to have as well too. Just down onto the kickboards there, as in the slide steps itself. And just around the back wheel arch as well too. Fantastic. Plenty of tread on those tyres. Nice. Okay, having a look into the passenger rear door now on the driver's side. That trim is actually in mint condition. So it's been looked after really, really well. I'm not too sure if you know the GSRs, but they actually have the aircon rear system as well too. So I'll get the camera going up pretty close to that. It's probably the only one that's in a dual cab that actually has it in a vehicle itself. Okay, open up the driver's side door now. All right, looking at the side there, you can see there's a little bit of wear and tear. That's just him putting his probably arm on there, but we can get that sorted out for you. Electric mirrors and windows as well too. Your fold-in mirrors, and then just having a look here, you got your lane departure, your crash put unit, and then your push button start, so keyless start. All right, also just down onto the kick panel, and then you also got your electric driver's side seat as well too. Okay, I'm just going to point the camera straight onto the dash right now. That's actually the cluster itself. I'll just bring back the seat, just adjust it, and I'll just turn it on for you. Nice. All right, it's only got 21,810 on the clock. Just before I go away from the steering wheel, I just want to go around the steering wheel itself just to make sure there's no bad perfections on that side. Fantastic, looks really, really good. It's in great condition. Just on your functions, you've got your voice recognition and your Bluetooth here on the one side, and then up above that, you got your stereo, so that's part of your stereo, but also you got your camera as well too. So if I go to the audio, you can see the cameras of 360 degree, and then your reverse camera as well too. That camera I was telling you earlier on the left side mirror, that's actually that mirror camera. And then if I turn it off, you won't see any more after that. Just looking on the right side of that camera, you can see that you've got your cruise control as well too. Then just below that, just all your display that's actually functions actually inside the display unit itself. Okay, you got your paddle shifts behind the steering wheel because it is actually automatic, as you know. By looking at the audio sounds, it's got Apple CarPlay and Android Play, and then you've got your dual climate control as well too, so you can adjust it to what temperature you want it at as well. Okay, looking down below that, you've got your Red Arc trailer brake system, and then just below that you've actually got your wireless charger. So it's got a wireless charger that you can charge up your phone. That's underneath there. That's that one I'm pointing at right now. Also, as I said to you a bit earlier before, you've got your light bar that's sitting on the front of the nudge bar, and then you've got your parker sensors, and then you've got your blind spot in your mirrors as well too. So that's great to have. You've got heated seats as well too. That's below there, and then you've got your HDMI and dual USB. Just below that side there, like I said to you earlier, you've got your UHF that's actually all fitted out there. And just below that, you've got your four-wheel drive, hill descent and stuff and rough. And then you've got your four, you know, like your 2 high, 4 high, 4 high, low, low, low. So just looking at your logbooks over here, it's done the first service, as you can see from the table end itself, at 4,183,000 Ks. And then if I switch it over and show you all the service history on the vehicle itself, once I can get that page open up, he's constantly always serviced it with the same Mitsubishi dealership, as you can see there right now. The last one was done at 15,399. Okay, fantastic. That's all the awesome features that this vehicle actually has. Great vehicle. If you have any more questions, please do not hesitate to give me a call. Before I do that, before the end the video, I'll lift up the bonnet, and I just want to show you something else he's actually done. So he's put a dual battery system in it as well too, with the Anderson plug there as well too. So you can see that he was actually going to do some four-wheel driving and that sort of stuff, but he ended up doing it. Alright, that's come to the end of the video, but thank you very much, Jason, for your inquiry. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to give me a call. I'm happy to answer any questions that you would like to throw at me. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.